We're getting breaking news now. Screens right now, Chief Minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumar. We're getting news that he is going to resign. Well, the exact time, we do not know, but the news is confirmed. Nitish Kumar to tender his resignations. Of course, the past 2 days, there has been much activity. He's supposed to be displeased with his coalition partners RJD after a tweet by Lalu Prasad Yadav's daughter Rohini, also with the Congress party and generally with the India bloc over seat sharing. That is the news for those who've just joined us. Breaking news, you heard it first here. Nitish Kumar on your screens right now to resign as Chief Minister of Bihar. You can say that he does it yet again. His flip-flops, he's becoming famous from Sushashan Babu to someone who is Paltu Ram. He cannot possibly make up his mind and he's about to join the BJP soon enough. We will let you know the exact time when the swearing-in takes place. Most likely it is to happen over the weekend, either on Saturday or perhaps on Sunday. What an irony, on a day when the entire world is watching India for the great republic it is, for the great democratic principles that it has, and also as a vibrant democracy. Nitish Kumar pulls the plug and also withdraws the carpet from under Lalu's feet and most importantly from the India bloc feet. That is the news. There you can see Nitish Kumar with his supporters and also trying to explain what really took place. Nitish Kumar, of course, has been famous for certain controversial remarks that he makes. According to him, he speaks from the heart, but for a democracy, his flip-flops are supposed to be absolutely a hurdle and a detrimental to any kind of coalition that he is part of. He actually has demolished the dream after Mamata Banerjee and Bhagwant Singh Maan, now a very important pillar of the India bloc. Nitish Kumar is about to join hands with the Bharatiya Janata Party again. For those who've just joined us on a day which is Republic Day and the entire world is watching us even as we became a republic, Nitish Kumar, Chief Minister of Bihar, has put in his papers and apparently they are saying that this news has not been confirmed, but on News9 Live, we only give you what news is genuine. All our sources are telling us, and this is confirmed news, that Nitish Kumar has resigned as Chief Minister of Bihar, will continue until the Lok Sabha polls. However, let me now turn to my colleague Kartikeya Sharma to speak more on the matter. Kartikeya, you know, there is nothing to say actually about his flip-flops. He seems to be the most unreliable person suddenly to veer towards the BJP. Is it because he knows that his prospects are much better there and the BJP would also be celebrating if they get Nitish Kumar on their side?
I think, you know, what Nitish Kumar has done is basic survival. You can say this is like Ayaram Gayaram politics. You can say this is Paltu Ram's politics. You can also say that he's the best political gymnast ever. You can also say that Nitish Kumar has no scruples, no political morals, no vectoring. But that's what Nitish Kumar is, that he has made himself indispensable in Bihar politics. But I would say that this is also true of every politics because interest matters. Interest should come together. And what is the interest of Bharatiya Janata Party? Interest of Bharatiya Janata Party, one, is to shatter India. Second, the interest of Bharatiya Janata Party is to shatter the morale of those who are leading India. Right. Third, Bharatiya Janata Party wants to portray that there is no alternative to Prime Minister Modi ki guarantee. And the fourth, what this will do is, it will buy Bharatiya Janata Party more seats because ultimately it's not about forming the government. Now, I cannot be presumptuous and say that, well, you know, Indian people are there to elect Prime Minister Modi again because it's for them to decide. But the indications are such that I think the people in India will vote Modi again, you know, and when they're voting Modi again, BJP wants it to be like a historic mandate, Sudha. Right. They want this to be like a 350 Indira Gandhi sort of a mandate, which she got in 1980, which she got in 1971, or something which Panditji used to get after, you know, after India held its first election in 1950s. So the whole push is towards a historic mandate, and you just look at things that are happening. You know, it's not as if they're independent of each other. Prime Minister Modi launches theme song. Rajnath Singh tweets Nari Shakti. Then there's a Namo application. Send your pointers, feedbacks. Yes. Then a separate list of Padma. And suddenly then the Gyanvapi Mosque briefing at 9. And then Nitish Kumar saying he's unhappy. Mamta walking out. Aam Aadmi Party saying they're going alone. So it's like momentum building has happened and I think it has caught India alliance napping, Sudha. They have been caught napping.
And you know what is very surprising is, Kartikeya, if you remember, the first few meetings of India Bloc were held by Nitish Kumar. It was Nitish Kumar at the center with the Gandhis, flanked by the Gandhis, and then Stalin and everyone else. So he was supposed to be the colonel of the India Bloc, convener or president. There was, of course, talk about him actually doing that. You know, don't you think that the India Bloc, once again, like they said about Mamata, that we cannot have an India Bloc without Mamata Banerjee? Do you think the India Bloc will try and convince him? Would he want more, or it's just curtains for Nitish and India Bloc?
I think it's curtains for Nitish and India Bloc. I don't think it's about seat sharing. You see, there is also history to it. Nitish Kumar has done pretty badly last time around. From being the top dog, he is not even the underdog. He is number 3 in Bihar politics. Nitish Kumar was humiliated in the election. So Nitish feels that if he is going to fight elections with Tejasvi, whatever happens after Lok Sabha elections, there will be tremendous pressure on him to leave. One. Secondly, he also understands that he might not be able to get the numbers, because last time around, if Congress wouldn't have insisted on the numbers,
right,
there would have been Tejasvi as the chief minister.
Right.
Because Congress wanted so many seats and they lost 80% of them. He fell short by 22 seats.
Yes.
We have to understand. Tejasvi Yadav fell short by 22 seats because Congress thought that they're going to get all the numbers.
Right.
And Congress didn't get those numbers. So my understanding is Nitish is fighting for his survival. This is the last minute thing. And Nitish wants to know that he is an important player.
Right. All right. And also, Kartikeya, we are being joined by Brijesh Pandey, our colleague. Brijesh, can you hear me?
Yes, Sudha, I can.
Yeah. So, Brijesh, you know, what do you make out of this mother of all flip-flops? You know, Nitish Kumar to resign as Chief Minister of Bihar, Brijesh Pandey.
Well, I think, Nitish is perhaps one of the most unique political personality, Sudha, in the history of Indian politics. I have never seen anybody traversing ideologies like Nitish Kumar has and survive to tell the tale. The fact is that, it is a 180-degree turn for both BJP, for Nitish Kumar, and also for RJD. In the last assembly election, Nitish Kumar was hemmed from all sides, and that included BJP as well, where, they allowed Chirag Paswan to fight, and Nitish Kumar felt that the BJP sabotaged his entire election just to make sure that the number of seats which has been won by the BJP, which is won by the JDU, is nowhere close to the BJP. And this insult or this slight is something which Nitish Kumar never forgot. And that is the reason why, if you remember, there was a breakup in the LJP, and Chirag Paswan was thrown out of his father's house, which was occupied by Mr. Senior Paswan for like decades altogether. Now what has happened is that the BJP, which had first tried to rein in Nitish Kumar by making 2 deputy chief ministers and taking away Sushil Modi and removing Sushil Modi as deputy chief minister, when everybody knew that Sushil Modi had great equation with Nitish Kumar, now it has all come full circle for both Nitish Kumar as well as the BJP. Now what we have been given to understand is that Sushil Modi is likely to be the chief minister, Nitish Kumar is likely to be the deputy chief minister, Nitish Kumar is likely to be the chief minister, and Nitish Kumar is going to go with the BJP. I think, what he has done is basically he has thrown his lot with the party which he feels is going to perform much better than the India alliance, with which he was always had a very love-hate relationship right from the word go. Sudha?
Coming back to you, Brijesh, with me in the studio is our colleague Kartikeya Sharma. Kartikeya Sharma, the other big question is, what will be the role of Tejasvi Yadav, the rising sun, the man who's supposed to be next best bet for Bihar? So look at the scenario minus Nitish Kumar. What happens to this so-called nephew, the Chacha Bhatija duo?
Okay, there are a couple of things. Which will happen, and I would say, one, Tejasvi Yadav will have to redefine himself. One, he will have to somehow create understanding with the local parties, because with Nitish out, he will have to bank on the Congress. That's one. The second, the bigger issue of Nitish Kumar walking out of this whole thing would be that Nitish Kumar will, Tejasvi Yadav will have to accommodate a bigger part of the Congress, in the sense that they will have to end up giving more seats to the Congress. That is the second thing. The third thing would be when the government immediately falls. India will need to meet again. So I would say the center of gravity would shift back to the Congress party, and I think there will be no India, and this will end up becoming UPA again.
All right.
So I think India as an alliance will be dead. I think this will become a sort of a UPA functioning as an India, because you see, if you don't have Chandrasekhar Rao, if you don't have Mamta, if you don't have Kejriwal, if you don't have Nitish, then you do not have
Gravitas.
You don't have India.
Yeah,
India Alliance. You don't have India
Yes.
Alliance.
You know, hold your thought. Brijesh, if you are with me, what Kartikeya says is Tejasvi may go with the Congress and give out more votes to the Congress. But today, look at it. You know, when we talk about the India Alliance, the kernel of it is the Congress. They say we are the biggest opposition, blah, blah, blah. We have the maximum gravitas. But, you know, look at this. Won't then Tejasvi Yadav also drive a very hard bargain, Brijesh, to say, look, this is only, you know, you are only the second best. I'm not going to actually depend on you, because here I am the king. I am the kingmaker.
Well, I think, you know, what will happen is that since if JDU walks out of the alliance, then they have a lot of seats to take care of, and he will increase the number of seats which he would have otherwise given to the CPI, ML, CPI and also Congress party. But RJD is going to be the big boss as far as the state of Bihar is concerned. And Congress is also aware of the fact. Congress is also aware of the fact that you know, that the entire alliance, the India alliance, is withering away, and they don't exercise the kind of moral clout which they otherwise would have if they would have won at least 3 seats out of the 5 assembly seats. Then I think, you know, nothing of this sort might be happening. So Nitish, so Tejasvi Yadav is aware of all the permutation combination. Lalu Prasad Yadav also knows very well that in the bigger scheme of things, in the scenario where the Congress is the national party and gets to play the dominant role, they will also not try to antagonize Congress beyond a point, because chances of Lalu Yadav going to BJP side is almost next to nil. This is something which he will never do, because his politics depend on his MY combination. So I think, you know, Tejasvi Yadav has proven, Sudha, last time, you know, when he was fighting with his back to the wall, you know, he proved to be a splendid leader given the outcomes of the last assembly election. And I think, you know, with this time, with Lalu Prasad Yadav on his side, they might have already gone back to the drawing board, chalking up every single possible permutation and combination, which will help them deal Nitish Kumar a deadly blow. One must also not forget that there are also two combinations. One is that the Speaker of the House belongs to RJD. And the number of seats between the JDU and the RJD is not that phenomenal. So can we also see a potential split in the JDU is also one question which is doing the round as well. So it's going to be an interesting, very interesting next 24 to 36 hours, Sudha, as the news which is trickling in is that Nitish Kumar is going to resign, and on Sunday, day after tomorrow, he is going to take oath as the Chief Minister, with Sushil Kumar Modi, his trusted lieutenant, back as Deputy Chief Minister.
Okay, all right. But then there is one thing about governance. There is one thing which you have to look beyond what happens in the political whirlpool. Now, you know, Nitish Kumar, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, he's been making top news. Now, what is the kind of ground that Tejasvi Yadav and RJD entirely, you know, what does it stand for so far as the people of Bihar are concerned? Because finally, you know, Bihar has, like I said, the Republic of Bihar stands aside. But the point is also about governance and administration. Who is the RJD? What do they stand for today? I mean, corruption galore and ailing patriarch. You know, decode that for our audiences, Brijesh Pandey.
Well, Kartikeya, well, Sudha, you know, I mean, if you take just those two things which you just said, that would pretty much sums up almost the entire political party in the rest of the country. You know, the fact is that Nitish Kumar has been at the receiving end because, you know, earlier he was known as the Sushashan Babu, and in the last 2 to 3 tenures, his image of Sushashan Babu has taken a severe hit. I don't know whether after joining BJP or forming government with the BJP, whether that, you know, the image is going to completely change. But what will RJD do is that, you know, RJD has, under Tejasvi Yadav's leadership, you know, RJD has steered clear of the image which RJD stood for.
Yeah, Brijesh, I'm really sorry to interject in this fashion, but I have to take a break. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. Brijesh Pandey, the political editor and my colleague at News9 Live.
सबसे बड़ा कारण इस वक्त जो समझ में आ रहा है वो नीतीश कुमार के ऊपर जो दबाव था राजद की तरफ से, लालू प्रसाद यादव की तरफ से नीतीश कुमार के ऊपर जो दबाव था, क्योंकि नीतीश कुमार जब लालू प्रसाद यादव के साथ आए थे, यानी कि आरजेडी के साथ मिलकर जब उन्होंने सरकार बनाई थी, मैंडेट 2019 में और 2020 में दोनों चुनाव नीतीश कुमार ने बीजेपी के साथ लड़ा था। 2020 में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ उन्होंने सरकार बनाई, लेकिन 2022 में वो फिर वापस आरजेडी के साथ गए। उस वक्त एक डील हुआ था और उस डील के अनुसार जो सूत्र बता रहे हैं कि लालू प्रसाद यादव और नीतीश कुमार में जो डील हुई थी उसके अनुसार 1 या सवा साल के बाद नीतीश कुमार कुर्सी तेजस्वी यादव को सौंप देंगे। और वो इसलिए क्योंकि नीतीश कुमार ने भी ये कहा था कि जब वो केंद्र की राजनीति करेंगे, वो विपक्ष को एकजुट करेंगे, वो प्रधानमंत्री पद के उम्मीदवार या कन्वेनर या इंडिया गठबंधन में महत्वपूर्ण पद पर रहेंगे, जाहिर सी बात है वो बिहार की चीज़ों को लेकर थोड़ा निश्चिंत होंगे, तो वो कुर्सी तेजस्वी यादव को सौंप देंगे। और अब जब 1 साल बीतने के बाद ये तय हो गया कि नीतीश कुमार के लिए इंडिया, देखिए 2 बातें इसमें बेहद अहम हैं कि नीतीश कुमार क्या चाहते थे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी क्या चाहती थी। नीतीश कुमार चाहते थे कि अगर उनकी पार्टी पर लालू प्रसाद यादव की नज़र उनके कुछ विधायकों पर है, उनके विधायकों की टूट की संभावना बनती है, तो उस संभावना को बंद कर दिया जाए और विधानसभा को भंग कर दिया जाए और लोकसभा के साथ विधानसभा का चुनाव हो जाए। लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी इस बात के लिए तैयार नहीं है, क्योंकि उसका तर्क है कि 2025 तक के लिए जनता ने मैंडेट दिया था, बीच में आप आरजेडी के साथ चले गए, लिहाजा 2025 तक फिर से भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ सरकार चले और लगभग वैसे ही चले जैसे 2020 के बाद से चलती आई है। फिर 2025 में अपने तय समय पर जो विधानसभा के चुनाव होंगे उस वक्त वो चुनाव की स्थितियां देखी जाएंगी। इस बीच में 2024 का जो चुनाव है, ये बिल्कुल बीजेपी ने अपने तमाम विधायकों को पटना बुला लिया है और जेडीयू ने भी और बीजेपी ने भी, दोनों पार्टियों ने अपने तमाम विधायकों को पटना बुला लिया है। आरजेडी ने भी कहा है कि अपने सारे विधायक उनके पटना में ही रहें। जीतन राम मांझी ने भी कहा है कि उनके 4 विधायक जो है खुद विधायक हैं और बाकी 3 विधायक भी उनके पटना में रहें। जीतन राम मांझी ने हामी भर दी है, उपेंद्र कुशवाहा ने हामी भर दी है, चिराग पासवान के पास अभी मैं गया था, चिराग पासवान ने भी एक तरह से सहमति दे दी है कि जो कुछ हो रहा है वो राज्य हित में हो रहा है और वो भी जो फैसला लेंगे वो राज्य हित में लेंगे। यानी कि तमाम ग्रीन सिग्नल, तमाम जो हरी झंडियां हैं कि नीतीश कुमार एक बार फिर से एनडीए में वापस। देखिए बिल्कुल राजनीति संकेत देती है, राजनीति इशारे करती है, लेकिन इशारों से और संकेतों से बात आगे बढ़ चुकी है। कुर्सी खाली है, कैबिनेट के बीच, दोनों के बीच पहले तल्खियाँ बढ़ी, खटास बढ़ी, अब दूरियां बढ़ गई और दूरियां इतनी बढ़ गई कि दिल्ली और पटना के बीच भी दूरियां एक तरफ पट गई हैं। जिधर दूरियां सिमटनी होती हैं उधर दिल्ली और पटना की दूरी भी बहुत कम हो गई है और पटना में 10 सर्कुलर रोड और एक अन्य मार्ग ठीक सटा सटा आवास है। वहाँ की दूरियाँ जैसे लग रहा है कि मीलों की दूरियाँ हैं और दिल्ली पटना सिमट कर एकाकार हो गया है। तो राजनीति में और सुशील कुमार मोदी जो कह रहे हैं कि कब दरवाजे बंद हो जाएंगे, लगभग 1 सप्ताह पहले तक चाहे वो शीर्षस्थ नेता हों, अपनी हर रैली में अमित शाह ने कहा है कि नीतीश कुमार के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी के दरवाजे हमेशा के लिए, और हमेशा शब्द पर अमित शाह ने खुद जोर दिया है कि हमेशा के लिए बंद हो गए हैं। चाहे वो गिरिराज सिंह हो या सम्राट चौधरी हों, लगातार ये कहते रहे हैं कि नीतीश कुमार, देखिए कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जिनको फाइनल करना है, हालांकि डील फाइनल हो चुका है, लेकिन उसको इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कैसे किया जाए, और इस्तीफा देते हैं बीजेपी के साथ फिर से सरकार बनाते हैं, उसके कंसिक्वेंसेस क्या क्या होंगे। क्योंकि 10 सर्कुलर रोड भी अगर ऐसी स्थिति बनती है तो उनके पास भी मात्र 8 विधायकों की ही कमी है, 114 विधायकों की संख्या उनके पास भी है। ऐसे में क्या 10 सर्कुलर रोड 8 विधायकों का जुगाड़ करने में नहीं लगेगा। इन तमाम चीज़ें हैं, क्योंकि नीतीश कुमार को भी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी अगर अब साथ में है तो उन दोनों को मिलकर इस बात पर भी विचार करना होगा कि इसके कंसिक्वेंसेस क्या क्या होंगे। अगर मोहलत मिलती है तो लालू प्रसाद यादव, क्योंकि सत्ता से बेदखल अगर कोई होता है तो जाहिर सी बात है उसमें बने रहने के लिए उनके पास भी संवैधानिक से लेकर सबसे बड़ी पार्टी इस वक्त बिहार में राजद है। राजद के 79 विधायक हैं। अगर नीतीश कुमार राजद से बाहर जाते हैं तो राजद सरकार बनाने के लिए न्योता मिलने के लिए दावा पेश करेगा। ये भी एक खबर है कि अगर नीतीश कुमार भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ सरकार बनाते हैं, वो अपने विधायकों के दावे का जो समर्थन पत्र है वो राजभवन को सौंपें। इसके पहले आरजेडी भी अगर ये उनको ये भरोसा हो जाए कि अब नीतीश कुमार भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ इस्तीफा देने के बाद वो सरकार बनाने का दावा पेश करने जा रहे हैं, तो राजद देखिए बिल्कुल हो जाएगा और हो ही गया है। और चाहे केसी त्यागी का बयान हो या खुद नीतीश कुमार का बयान हो, नीतीश कुमार ने ऐसा लग रहा होगा कि आज ये तल्खियां बढ़ी हैं, आज ये दूरियां बढ़ी हैं, लेकिन इसकी तैयारियां बहुत पहले से चल रही हैं और वो तब से चल रही हैं जब नीतीश कुमार को इंडिया अलायंस में अपने एहसास कमतरी का एहसास हो गया था कि इंडिया अलायंस इनको वो तवज्जो नहीं देगा जो वो चाहते हैं, उनकी पार्टी चाहती है, भले ही वो कहते रहे हों। देखिए बिल्कुल देखिए बिल्कुल उनके यहाँ बैठकें तो हो रही हैं, राय मशवरे भी हो रहे हैं। लालू प्रसाद यादव के जो विश्वस्त लोग हैं वो भी उनके पास बैठ रहे हैं, लेकिन बाहर निकल करके शक्ति सिंह यादव कहते हैं कि सरकार में हम अंगद की तरह मजबूती से पांव जमाए हुए हैं। वहाँ थोड़ा स्टैंड बाई या फिर वेट एंड वॉच की स्थिति है। हालांकि तैयारियां वहाँ भी बहुत जोरों पर हैं। कांग्रेस के विधायकों पर नज़र है, जेडीयू के विधायकों पर नज़र है, अपने विधायकों पर नज़र है। दिख भले न रहा हो, क्योंकि यहाँ हलचल ज़्यादा है। वहाँ उनके साथ उनके हाथ से सत्ता निकलेगी अगर, तो उसके बाद की तैयारियों में वो भी पीछे नहीं है। उनका भी किचन कैबिनेट बैठ रहा है और बहुत चर्चा है कि जो 8 विधायकों का जो जुगाड़ करना है, उस जुगाड़ में 10 सर्कुलर रोड भी लगा हुआ है। क्योंकि जाहिर सी बात है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जिस तरह से सत्ता से बेदखल नीतीश कुमार ने किया, उस वक्त बीजेपी ने कोशिश की। आज आरजेडी भी अगर सत्ता से बेदखल होती है तो वो भी कोशिश करेंगे कि हम सत्ता में कैसे बने रहें।